Yeah, we here with my dog represent, we in the hood. I got all my boys right here. All I can tell you, all we do is hustle, trying to make money. It's hard out here.
Shit.
Come out here, if you ain't got heart, don't be out here.
Right.
Gonna get slumped, for real. We out here, man. All day, every day. Police riding up and down. You know what I'm saying? It's the Ave. We just trying to do none of that over here, you feel me? We don't do none of that. We don't show off. We ain't gonna give y'all niggas the opportunity to come out here and try to pull out on niggas. Cause you gonna get your ass left over in that cut. Straight up. Jay, right, Jay? You know, you gonna get your ass left in that cut. You see little waters like him? Get left in that cut, boy. I'm telling you, man.
But you already know, you ain't gotta speak too much on all that crazy shit. Just knowing the Ave, man, it's about money. We come in the east side, not Miami, period, the NNB, hey, you know, it's all about that cash, man. You gonna get money, you about that money, come man, right here in Jackson, not even Jackson.
We just try to do what we gotta do to survive. Just letting you know, you come over here with respect in the hood, you gonna get respect in the hood. You come over here and disrespect his man. Ain't no fly, not just one bomb over here. Every nigga over here got a bomb. Every nigga over here eat. Every nigga over here eat. Every nigga over here. We got whips, but no L's, you know, try to avoid all that sucker. But man, it's NNB, North Miami. Right here is 6th Ave, little Haiti affiliates. We just making it, man. We just trying to make it, man. Y'all be easy.
Miami-Dade has always had a powerful history in the black communities and a reputation as one of the roughest cities in the country. The recruitment of blacks in the late 1800s and early 1900s to help with the development of South Florida, the booming communities with successful black-owned businesses of the mid-1900s, and the decline that led to the violence and drugs taking over the headlines after the cocaine cowboy days of the 70s and 80s, where the Colombians and Cubans all played a role in the history of the streets of Miami. The reputation of Miami with the lavish lifestyles of the 70s and 80s unfortunately led to the violence of the 90s and 2000s with the help of neighborhoods like the Matchbox Projects, known by the media as the Booby Boys, and the Bajas of Curl City. Opa Locka apartments, nicknamed the Pinks and the Blues, or the Triangle, a small area that's now the home of 21 Jump Street, received national attention when the violence increased after the local Robin Hood of Rick Brownlee was arrested. The number of cliques in Little Haiti was the likes of the Zopound, Zombie Boys, and Street Action Posse that was formed by the Haitians in the 90s and 2000s after being tired of the Yanks or African Americans harassing them after their arrival in Lemon City during the 1980s. Liberty City's reputation of blocks like the 6-1 or apartments like Lincoln Field and the Pork and Beans would include the infamous 15th Avenue, a popular spot in Miami since before the 60s, became one of the most active areas. Hoods like Swamp City or Forest Cent and projects like Town Park and Rainbow Village in the Overtown area has helped the community stay in the headlines, similar to the cocaine cowboy days. From North to South Dade County, the streets of Miami are one of the roughest in the country.
Perrine, shit, the struggle is real, you feel me? That's all I can say really about that is, you know what I'm saying? You got, walk around, you see 1,000 crackheads, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's what it is, but you know, you got certain ones make it out, you know, get them a job. That's what it is right now about getting you a job, cause this shit is real, man.
I feel
real. It's struggle, that struggle is real. Niggas telling on each other, niggas killing each other, niggas growed up with each other, killing each other, man. That shit don't make no sense, bro. For real. Like, niggas growing up, the shit that's killing me is niggas growing up together and they killing each other like it ain't nothing.
Right.
Feel me? Fucking everybody wanna be a dope boy, you know.
Shit, ain't no real money though.
Ain't no money coming through no more. Like all the old heads told me, all the real niggas I know that used to sell drugs when I was coming up, and I talked to them to give me the game about what's going on. They tell me it ain't working. There ain't no money coming through right now. You rather just stay with your little 9 to 5, so you know that what I would do.
The streets of Miami began in a few communities, neighborhoods like Coconut Grove, founded by Bahamians, and Overtown, home to African Americans, beginning in the late 1800s when blacks were recruited to help with the development of South Florida. Between the 1930s and 1950s, the community expanded with developments that were built throughout the city. Housing projects like Liberty Square, known as the Pork and Beans, one of the first projects in the country, and Carver Village, one of the first time blacks were able to live outside their traditional segregated communities, helped the population of Liberty City to grow as far as Brownsville or the Brown sub area. Most of the projects were placed in Lemon City and Liberty City as the city was promoting slum clearance. During this time, all black suburbs were constructed for the middle class, like Richmond Heights of South Miami and Bunchy Park of Opa Locka. After the highway displaced people from Overtown, together with school and community integration, people began to move to places like Little River and Curl City in the 60s and 70s. Today, the neighborhoods of Overtown and Coconut Grove are slowly becoming high-class areas, but with the newer developments, the streets of Miami still hold the crown as the roughest in Florida, as the brief success of the communities between the 1930s and 1950s turned to one of the most respected areas in the country.